Fesgus ma ha Aaron an time Horm agus ha Leo an time her agus ha sin a furach Olsen Dunasian.
That was completely right, I agree.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Leo and today I'm in Scotland. And today's topic is having trans buddies, and that's why I'm not by myself today, but with my friend Aaron.
Hi! Yeah, so we're talking about trans bodies today, which I am one because I'm trans and I'm his body. So, yeah.
That makes so much sense.
I'm not Scottish, I'm from Germany too. We're actually, we study at the same university.
In Germany.
In Germany. Yeah, but I'm doing my Erasmus in Edinburgh. That's why we're in Scotland.
I'm visiting.
Buddies.
From our point of view, it's pretty important to have trans buddies because you can relate to them, they can relate to you, and they just understand things cis people can't understand. For example,
Having a period.
having a period.
Sweating like a pig because you have to wear binder in summer.
Oh yeah,
How you can't go swimming.
yes.
Yeah,
Trans
just trans things.
Yeah, it's. I mean, for us it's obvious, but cis people, they don't think about it, and if you try to explain to them, they don't get the problem or why you really can't do something or why you don't want something. So, yeah, it's good to have trans buddies because they understand you. They have the same problem, obviously. So.
The joys of living in a flat with flatmates.
Fat mates.
Flatmates.
Fat mates. We're sitting right next to the door, so you can hear everything that's
Not so
going
stealth
on.
anymore.
Not so still.
I think it's important to remember that everybody is different. So for some people, something might be an issue or a problem and something might hurt them. But for others, it might not be a problem at all. And yeah, I think that's... even though you're both trans, you might have different issues, different parts of your body that you don't like. Dysphoria is a very personal thing, I think.
Yeah.
But there are still things like your social life and things that everybody has to deal with. And sometimes when you have a trans buddy, he can help you with that. Or she.
They can motivate you, you can motivate them. For example, if a trans person is depressed because of dysphoria, just for example, I think another trans person might find the right words in the situation because every one of us is dealing more or less with dysphoria in some way. And I think in those situations, it's probably easier if a trans person talks to a trans person because they are somehow on the same level.
Although sometimes you can't say anything because dysphoria is just a really shitty feeling.
Yeah, that's right.
And you can't say anything except for it gets better, but yeah, that's as helpful as it can get. Yeah.
My stomach makes funny noises.
Giving advice is a thing that trans people can do to help each other, because sometimes you might have been in situations before the other person has, and you can tell them what you did or how you felt or how he or she could deal with it. So because I came out before you came out, I kind of had experiences that I could then share with him so he would know what to do in those situations. For example, at university, when you haven't had your name changed officially yet, and you on your ID it still says your old name, but you want to be called your new name in class, so you go to the teachers and you talk to them to hopefully get them to call you by your right name. And yeah, this is something that took me a lot of courage, and it's just something that other trans people can understand and relate to, I think, because it's so much awkwardness that you have to and fear that you have to overcome to walk up to the teacher. And yeah, and I think that's one of the advice, but one advice that I gave you, to go up, because it makes your life so much easier when they call you by the right name instead of your old name.
I want to say that Aaron is the guy I thanked in my back to school video, because without him I would not have dared to introduce myself as Leo in university. So that was a big step for me, and he was my idol in a way. That sounds cheesy.
Yeah, it is kind of cheesy, but yeah, thank you.
Because he was Aaron at university and stuff, I saw that it's possible to be who you are and to introduce yourself as you want. And yeah, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Since it was possible for him, I thought it might be worth to try it, and so I did, and it worked out in the end. But
yay! And it makes life so much better.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jealousy, I think, can be a big issue in trans friendships, because you're so self-conscious, you watch your body all the time, and especially if you're not on hormones yet, your dysphoria is just so permanently present, yeah. And if you're friends with somebody who is on T and they have all those changes happening to them, which are great, and you want to be happy for them too, but you're just so jealous because you think, that's what I want to be like, that's what I want to look like. And
like his sideburns. I want to have his sideburns.
Yeah, so that's something that when you're friends with someone who's trans, it's different from watching YouTube videos and thinking, that's what I want to be like, when you're friends with them. So you kind of just have to find a balance between helping each other, giving advice, and not telling each other too much about how happy you are that changes are happening, and how many muscles you gained, and how many hair is growing on your body.
But honestly, I'm happy for all his changes. Das klang schwul, oder?
Nein.
Ich bin froh, dass es so sich so verändert. That's all we wanted to tell you, and thank you, Aaron, for being in my video.
Thanks for having me on my couch, in my room, in my country. Click subscribe if you liked Aaron, and if you want him to get naked.